Ska, 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 ska. Ska, 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 ska. I'd like to welcome you to the House of Thrillers. I'm Scully, the author that reads to you. Sk, 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 sk. Field Guy 316. Field Guy 316. Mary loves poems. Ska Mary, ska, 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 ska. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Sean Tuber. Ska, 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 ska. It's OGB, OGB, OGB. Super Dave. Ska, Super Dave. Ska, 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 ska. Tongue clicking. Deidre Baker. Deidre Baker. And it's Deidre Baker. Jen Zara. Jen Zara. Jen Zara. Hey, darling. Sk, 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 sk. Sound check. Sound check. Sk, 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 sk. Well, all right. It's Dirty Rotten Imbeciles. The Scully Experience. Sk, 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 sk. Dagger spells. Dagger spells. Brain tingles. Stony Baker, MD. Ska, Stony, Ska. Stony Baker, MD. Ska, 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 ska. Bill Guy 316. They're coming in. Share it out. Share it out. Share it out. Sound check, 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 check. So fucking loud, man. Dirty Rotten Imbecile. Ska, 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 ska. Tonight we're going to be reading Land of the Dirty South, Season 1, Episode 9. Books on tape with a twist. Check, 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 check. Ska, 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 ska. Brain tingles, tingles, tingles. Jen Zara. Check, darling. Sk, sk, sk. Sound check. Sk, sk, sk. OGB, OGB, OGB. Sk, sk, sk. It's the Scully Show. Hey, buddy. How you doing? It's another world, in another time, in another place. It's an audio dream. Sk, 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 sk. Scutcheon, sk, sk, sk. I look cool in 'em, Stony Baker empty. Sk, 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 sk. Hey, you're not old at all, man. I love your blue suede shoes. Sk, 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 sk. Dirty, rotten imbecile. Dirty, rotten. Scud, dirty, rotten. Deidre Baker. Stony Baker empty. Stony Baker empty. Sk, 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 sk. Scoozy, sk, 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 sk. Deidre Baker. Hey, darling. Welcome to the House of Thrillers. Scud. Test. 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 It's a drum machine with a face. It's getting heavy tonight. Buckle up. It's quite the ride. And we'll see you on the other side. Sk, 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 sk. Yeah, it's a Modia. Yeah, it's a Modia. Hey, darling. Sk, 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 sk. Well, Jimmy had been dumbstruck when he'd heard his brother resign from the firm. Moved to Colorado. What the hell's that supposed to be about? Just doesn't make sense. Jimmy in all likelihood knew that it had everything to do with Klaus. And for some reason, when he couldn't place his finger on, the 40-year-old sea captain had a strange feeling in his gut. A sixth sense, he thought. I mean, what's going on? Jimmy recalled the last days that Klaus had spent on the coast. He had come by the Hannah, said his goodbye. To cannabis is becoming popular in Colorado. Jimmy, it must be the place for me, yeah? Just like the coffee shops. There will be plenty of money to be made. You should consider it for yourself. Truthfully, Jimmy didn't know what to think at the time. He had settled into his life. Looking back, he thought about how things for Klaus had been fine on the Hannah. Klaus had, so he thought, found content. But now, knowing what he knew, Jimmy understood that it was just that. Satisfaction. And that wasn't enough for the Dutchman. Jimmy, knowing Klaus so well, recognized that the Dutchman was a soul living life to the fullest. I guess there wasn't any stopping him, Jimmy thought. Would have never worked for him in the long run. Probably would have made the right move. It's TWP popcorn and it's froggy. Froggy. Show me Sasquatch. Show me Sasquatch. Mary loves poems. Sean Tuber. TWP popcorn. Share it out. Klaus tried. He did even gave it a go at the Pelican Bay Casino, running those sightseeing tours. And then Jimmy wondered, what was William up to? Quitting his job at the practice to join the Dutchman? What kind of sense did that make? Perhaps there was something going on that he didn't know about. Wait, William resigned. Something's going on. Jimmy wondered what had gone wrong in California. Skanora. Dirty, rotten imbeciles. After 3 more unsuccessful attempts to reach his brother, Jimmy's thoughts turned to his son. The weirdness of thinking back to the lost years, when he had been unaware of his son's existence. He told himself, all that time in Holland, and that boy was right here the whole time. Well, that's what I get for not facing up to the music. That black cloud that followed me around everywhere. Luckily, he got to grow up to be a decent person raised by Christian people. He thought about how his foster parents had been killed in that terrible car crash. No, they didn't deserve to die like that. But fate's fate, right? Welcome to the Nut House. Peanut. The Nut House. The grand cycles. It's not really about routines and getting up at certain hours of the day. It's about getting it done no matter what time it is. Identifying what's before you and acting on it. It had never been about the sun, yet it always was. Getting up at dawn, breaking the day. The patterns. Jimmy took a deep breath and looked in the mirror. He forced out all emotion. He suddenly realized that the man staring back at him, well, as hard as it was for him to admit, was an old man. And it was him he knew, and he didn't know what to think, or how to act, or what to himself even to say. He loved his family, he knew that. The Dempsey blood. With a fresh temper and a caffeinated bloodstream. Not to mention the plate of cookies he'd eaten, compliments of his mother. Jimmy went about his business. He felt rotten inside. His inner being stripped. His psyche once again frayed. He could feel it. The cancer eating him up. And he was dying and he knew it. And there would be nothing to stop the malignant cells from metastasizing. It's just funny, he thought, how you can't get that out of your head. That, the cancer's just eating away. My family, oh my God, my family. Dickie, William, Mama, maybe you should try the drug. Brain tingles. Brain tingles, 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 tingles. Ska, 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 ska. It's an audio dream. Ska, ska, ska. Okie Grower 75. Okie Grower 75. Welcome, buddy. I went for cookies, Stony Baker MD. Sk, sk, sk. I love you guys the most. I'm Scully, the author that reads to you. The Stock Explorer, Skunora, Jins Aura. Yeah, I see it. Jen, what do you think, darling? Sk, 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 sk. Happy Days was packed. Fonzie at the reception desk, settled up with his last client. The Playboy salon owner turned his attention to Mr. X, Richard Motley's personal bodyguard. Richard Motley, better known as Sedano, owner of the Pelican Bay Casino. His bodyguard waited good-naturedly. Mr. X said to himself, "Look at all these hot chicks. Fonzie gets all the girls." He stood in admiration of the Playboy salon owner. And when he saw it was his time to get a word in, StreamYard. Focus up with that. One second, you guys. Let's try that again. Hey, Charlene. It's Charlene Hill. Darling. Hey, Addie. It's Addie Pickle. And it's Blind Neil. Hey, buddy. How's everybody doing tonight? We're reading Land of the Dirty South, Season 1, Episode 9. This is a work in progress. Mr. X leaned down and whispered in Fonzie's ear. Sedano's not in a good mood today, not at all, in fact. He rolled his eyes, indication that he was bearing the brunt of Sedano's temper. Fonzie took the note and tore it open. He knew that Sedano was, at times, putting on airs for the benefit of his employees, all of which believed he was, again, the man from Illinois. The cranky boss that had lived the life of a recluse, not the underboss to a super conglomerate. Sk, 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 sk. A man who'd come out of his shell. Fonzie knew better. Lucky for him, right? The note read, "Come to my office ASAP." The hell could this be about? Fonzie thought. I done something wrong? Fuck's he pissed about now? The Playboy salon owner, for a clue to be found, looked up to Mr. X, who just rolled his shoulders and walked away. Perhaps, Fonzie thought, Sedano wants to set the record straight, whatever that may be. Or maybe there's a change of plans. Something I forgot to do. Another shit-ass trip to Acapulco. God, I hope not. Or has the Costa Rican made his kill? Zamora, the Costa Rican assassin. Perhaps Skeeter was out of the picture. Or was it something else? This shit's gonna give you a coronary before it's over. Creepypasta channel. It's the Creepypasta channel. Welcome. And it's Dixie Moon. Hey, darling. 10 minutes later, after settling immediate affairs, calming down a couple of the girls in the salon who'd gotten in a riff, Fonzie marauded through the salon's exit, through the big glass doors. He found himself amidst a heavy flow of traffic, gamblers stumbling in various stages of inebriation, or jubilancy, or self-denial. The gaming floor was swamped with players. Through endless rows of chrome slots, a labyrinthine of fortunes lost and fortunes begot. Fonzie mocked inwardly at the stupidity of it all. In his stride, he took long steps, zigzagging here, zigzagging there. Damn, he said to himself, the slot machines drive me crazy. Nickels, dimes, quarters, 50-cent ones, dollars. Even a series of $100 slots, we got them all. Down toward the middle of the players' floor, where schools of players jostled for position, Fonzie's eyes roamed the vast acreage of table games, baccarat, blackjack, craps, and most popular these days, the poker room. Flush, well-cushioned carpet designed in the Mardi Gras fashion. tapestry so woven with gold and purple and green that casino chips lost their presence if dropped. Floored the grounds, were cocktail waitresses dressed in flimsy, provocative garb, also purple, gold, and green, weaved through the crowd like a rat-tailed comb preps a foil. They knew which gamblers to schmooze up to and the fleas to avoid. As Fonzie walked through the parade of fortune, the fluorescent lights beamed back at him. There wasn't a window anywhere. He knew that. In a way, he hated the casinos and what they stood for, what they'd brought to the coast. Remember back to a time before 92 when his parents had talked of backroom gambling joints in the 60s. Fonzie checked in with Mr. X. "Hey, Fonz, what's up, buddy?" the gruff man said. He looked a little preoccupied back there. "Oh, same old, Fonzie retorted. "You know how it is, X. Mr. Motley's expecting you." Mr. X led him to Sedano's private elevator, inserted the key and said, "How are all those little hotties treating you at the salon?" And Fonzie said, "Don't let it fool you. Working around women all day is not what it's cracked up to be." Which Mr. X found this amusing, replying with, "Sure beats up breaking up fights between drunk-ass gamblers." Fonzie said he couldn't argue with that. The twosome carried on gaily as they made their way up the glass-encased elevator. A splendid view dawned before their eyes. At their destination, they found themselves face to face with a gabled office where nameplate read, "Richard Motley, President, Pelican Bay Casino. Sk, 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 sk." Motley's office door, as if on cue, opened robotically. Rumor had it that Sedano could control any number of situations in the casino via his phone. Fonzie passed the threshold and just stood there. Not a minute later, before Fonzie's patience was about to run out, Sedano strode into the room. He padded confidently across the floor, saying, "It's about time you got here." Fonzie kept his mouth shut. Fonzie and Sedano convened on the balcony. A light Gulf breeze. Sedano lit a Monte Cristo. He went over to the railing, fondled a few stems of ferns, looked out over the Gulf and said, "Any news on the rednecks?" "It seems we're at a dead end. I Our predicament has somewhat complicated. I'll tell you this, Fonzie. What we have before us, the problem, it's simply unacceptable. Do you understand, Fonzie? Sedano searched for resolution in his underling's eyes, and its Harley grower. This lover, welcome, welcome, welcome. Sedano's dark orbs made every attempt to penetrate Fonzie's conscience. The playboy salon owner's eyes cast downward. Well, I'm good at pulling rabbits out of hats, but right now I can't find the hats. These words came a pause while Fonzie was thinking, what the fuck does he expect me to do? Sedano puffed on his cigar, blowing thick smoke into the air. Allow me to explain, Fonzie. Fuck me, Fonzie said inwardly. Here we go again, another diatribe. Sedano said, everything is irrelevant, like a food chain. Sk, 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 sk. It's shrimp and grits, and I love you more than shrimp and grits. Wouldn't be the first time Sedano had emphasized such points, revolving on the war on drugs, how it related to their business, reasons why this and that was important, and when it boiled down to it, how the cartel handled their business. We make few mistakes, Fonzie. Ska-addy, ska, ska, ska. Ska-addy, darling. Ska, 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 ska. Brain tingles. Ska-deedra. Ska, 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 ska. Deidre Baker. Roll call, darling. Dirty, rotten imbecile. The Creepypasta channel. Ska Creepypasta. Ska, ska, ska. Ska, 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 ska. Ska Creepypasta. Welcome, happy people. It's the happy people. Pasta and cookies is the name of my next story. The Creepy Pasta channel. You guys get over there, check out the Creepy Pasta channel. Sk, 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 sk. Skness, sk, sk, sk. Deidre. Sk, 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 sk. Brain tingles, Deidre. Chocolate milk is drugs. Sk, sk, sk. Addie Pickle. Hey, darling. Genzara. 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 Sugar pie. Sk, sk, sk. Deidre. Stony. Tongue clicking. Skeeter on the prison's payphone, dressed in the standard green and white striped jumpsuit of the Harrison County Detention Center. Spoke to Dickie Dempsey, who on his cell phone at the Hannah wasted no time with pleasantries. It's about fucking time you got a hold of my ass. What can I say? Been a little busy. I told you that shit wasn't a good idea. Now look at what the fuck's happened. Look, you ain't the one up here in this fucking shithole. Well, this shit ain't no joke anymore. You fucking telling me. They saying I'm going down for meth and all kinds of shit. That's what I hear. I'm innocent, Dickie. Yeah, try to tell him that to the judge. Skeeter grumbled into the payphone. To that, Dickie replied, "You supposed to get bail or what?" "Shit if I know. I guess I'm gonna find out later this afternoon." All at once, just like that, a creepy feeling transpired between the two. Lack trust, if you will, that neither man could deny or speak of. Dickie pondered a way of asking, without the county hearing, if anything had changed with their hiding spot. He said to Skeeter, "Anything I need to know about?" And Skeeter said to him, "Nope, it's all good. And don't you start conjuring up no smart-ass plans of your own." Oof, Dickie thought. What the fuck, dude? That ain't how. That is not how I wanted that to go down. Excusez-moi. There we go. Ska. Ooh, take it off. At least he didn't move the lot yet. Thank God. Skeeter, then he said, with the friendliest tone he could muster, "You sound like my old man sometimes." Skeeter wasn't falling for any of it. In fact, he didn't like the tone in Dickie's voice, which was why he found himself thinking, I wonder if that motherfucker's telling the truth. Or is he telling me what I want to hear? To that, Skeeter gave back with, how's the old fucker anyway? He's seen better days, that's for sure. You know anything? Shit, Skeet, I had to tell him something. Wasn't like I had much of a choice. Skeeter saw no sense in arguing with that. Not on this godforsaken telephone the county was listening in on. He said, I guess your pop's pretty pissed then. Understatement of the year. That's one way of looking at it. Don't worry, he says it's all good. Yeah, right, Skeeter thought. Who the fuck do you think I am? Even in jail, however, Skeeter had a genuine fear of Jimpsy, the man known as Hunt. He had this mysterious dark side to him, a personality in spite of Skeeter's shady side that warned him to stay your distance. Already, Skeeter knew things were getting out of hand. And to trust the Dempseys at this point, he knew, might be his demise. So with tact and clear-cut precision, Skeeter, in a tone of contriteness, said, oh shit, what'd he say? He said we'll just have to see how it pans out. Look, till we know something, just keep your trap shut, all right? Yeah, Skeeter said. I know the drill. A couple of guards approached them. Skeeter said, all right, I'm coming. Having to hear anyway by the officer. Time's up, convict. Remember what I told you, Skeet? We just gotta play our cards right. I ain't gonna say nothing. But the only thing I can hear is a bunch of goddamn speaking the Mexican up in this sorry motherfucker. So don't worry about that. Don't you fucking do nothing till I get out, you hear me? The guard ripped the phone from his ear. Dickie heard the line go dead. Check. Although Whitney Cross, the bisexual diva from hell, had never had a problem focusing on her daily tasks. Today, she simply couldn't get her mind off Fonzie. He's such a distraction. With these thoughts, for the most part, she found herself intact on the fact that she could see Fonzie genuinely cared about her. But it's like he's hiding something, and I just can't figure it out. I don't trust it. I just can't get this bullshit out of my head. It's like red flags galore. I just can't figure it out. And would it matter if there was something he was hiding? Maybe it has nothing to do with me. You're being a ditz. Maybe he has a good reason. She thought about how the girls flirted with Fonzie. Now you're really gonna drive yourself crazy. I've been practicing the piano. Was that too loud? Scudgeon. Scut. Hey, Mr. Fulton, happy birthday. Scut. Nailed it. I got it right that time. Nez lover. Hey, darling. I love you more than shrimp and grits. Stony Baker empty. Welcome in the Creepypasta channel. Addie Pickle. Addie Pickle. Addie tongue clicking. Brain tingles. Been taking some drum lessons now. Y'all give me a minute. Check this out. Several hours later at the Pelican Bay Casino, through the roar of a blow dryer and the jingling bells of slot machines, and of course through the haze in his mind, Fonzie thought about how Whitney would be here at any minute. And here you are working on Augustus's girl, Mariana Rodriguez. High-rolling Princess Mariana. It was true, Fonzie thought. She was damn beautiful. Sedano had told him, take good care of her, Fonzie. So what did you think? She asked him, ready for his evaluation. I think the long version of the stack bobbed. Kind of textured, you know. Mariana looked at him skeptically. Well, you know, darling, I'm taking a little inversion, not much, with a slight drip toward the front. So Fonzie swept his hand past her ear to the front of her jawline, and then have it kind of bend into a comma, something like that. Sk, 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 sk. As the Playboy salon owner explained the haircut, he combed the tangles out of her hair. Started working on the back section. Mind drifting to Whitney. She thinks Mariana has the hots for me. Damn, she's gonna be so jealous if she sees this. Subconscious. It's not your fault she made an appointment. Whitney, you'll just have to understand. If the boys say you gotta take care of Mariana, you have to do it. It's like I'm on display in here. Every day is something else. Just can't win for losing, can you? When Fonzie completed the haircut, he said, I think it looks really good on you. Mariana blushed. She said, oh, Fonzie, you're so full of it. Let's see after the blow dry, okay? Shit, what if Whitney walks in? She'll probably freak out. She probably doesn't even know Mariana's here. Fonzie's mind shifted into gear. You gotta get her the fuck out of here. Tell her you got shit going on. She'll understand. Come on, you fucking blow dryer, go. Nobody has ever made it look so good, Fonzie. It looks great. Mexican beauty queen caressed her hair, mesmerized by the sight of herself. Hey, if you want, maybe we can have a drink. I wish I could, but I really got something to do. Maybe you take a rain check then. Fonzie craned his mop, let out a deep sigh, whispering under his breath, yeah, we'll have to get together sometime. He wasn't sure what to think of the situation. That would be great, Fonzie. I really like to come to the coast, you know. I just don't have many friends here. Perhaps you can introduce me to. I can handle that. Don't you think my hair looks beautiful? Think it looks like $1 trillion. Just then, out of nowhere, Whitney crossed, dressed to the nines, strode into the salon, popping open the door like a jack-in-the-box. Hi there. Her eyes were two slits. Mariana flashed Whitney a smile of upper teeth. Doesn't he do an awesome job? She said, curling her eyes toward Fonzie. Whitney noticed Mariana's dilated pupils, her flared cheeks. Inwardly, she swore, you fucking bitch. You've got to be fucking kidding me. You like him, don't you? Whitney smiled, not politely, but more like, get the fuck out of here. Damn, was she crazy at times or what? After Mariana left, Whitney said to Fonzie, you thought she was hot, didn't you? And Fonzie said, oh, come on, she's got a boyfriend. She's dating some Dutch guy, which only got him a shove. And when did that ever stop a woman? Fonzie couldn't argue with her there. Whitney went over and planted a wet kiss on him. Pulling away, she said, I saw the way you were looking at her sexy foreign ass. Do I detect a little jealousy? Oh, shut the hell up, you dits. And pulled him toward her, adding, give me another kiss, pecking his lips once more. Well, I'm yours now, she said, slapping him hard across the face. And don't you ever think about talking to that woman again. You got that? To anyone for that matter. She shoved him playfully in the chest. It's Nicky Rev ASMR. Hey, darling. How you doing tonight? It's great to see you. Yes, ma'am, he said. Fonzie with bluster strutted over to the door. He locked it. In one suave motion, flipped the switch that dropped the blinds, concealing the salon for the night. They were secluded. Mariana was gone. Thank God, he thought. Whitney moved toward him with wide eyes, her pupils dilated now as well. Her skin was flushed. Fonzie, knowing every mechanical detail about his salon, reached over to the knob that dimmed the lights. He rolled the dial down low, leaving a faint glow in the room. And with this act of premeditation, he had on his face a smile of his own. Sk, sk, sk. Leonard Duke. Leonard Duke. Leonard Duke. Leonard Duke. Leonard Duke. Hattie Pickle. Doing the ska dance. It's oracles and beyond. It's Cassie and it's oracles and beyond. Ska. There's lover. There's lover. It's the wet blanket. Nikki Rev ASMR Plus. Ska Nikki. Ska darling. Ska. It's another world. In another time. In another place. It's an audio dream. Brain tingles. Brain tingles. Brain tingles. Hattie Pickle. Hattie Pickle. Hattie Pickle. Ska. Welcome. You're highly welcome, Leonard Duke. Leonard Duke. Ska Leonard. Ska. Books on tape with a twist. Ska. Wet blanket. Wet blanket. Wet blanket. Wet blanket. Spring was here. Day after day of sunny weather in the 60s and 70s. It was one of those reasons Pablo Cedeno found it so pleasant down here on the Mississippi Gulf Coast. The winters, they didn't last long. That was one of the things he found so inexplicable about the climate. Living on the Mississippi Gulf Coast, you just never knew what the winter months would be like. At any rate, it was almost 80 degrees today, middle of April. Cedeno, his vision cast upon the Mississippi Sound, his mind deep in thought, sat in a designer artichoke green chase lounge. A diminutive umbrella bearing the casino's insignia shielded his tan face from the sun. Oblivious to anything but which nature had to offer. His ears were filled with the squelch of gulls and the flippant cries of least terns. The Mexican underboss's thoughts were centered around the convoluted situation that had befallen him. The complications are there, they always are. You will have to be patient for now. Time will come, Pablo. Besides, it will give you time to contemplate. On the table in front of him sat a copy of Gabriel Garcia Marquez's 100 Years of Solitude. How was he supposed to handle this mess? I don't think the answer lies within this novel, or perhaps it does. Deep dark Gabriel, you master. For some reason, his thoughts turned to Pat Conroy's South Abroad, another recent novel he'd laid his hands into. Dark, disturbing, mysterious novel to the end. Contains some secrets about life that no human will want to endure. And as always, it was back to Robert Ludlum, his all-time favorite, someone whom the critics had said would never make it. Pablo Cedeno, Mexican underboss to the Augustus cartel, sighed deeply, deriving comfort in the fact that he knew these characters so well. Dano's secretary told him that Mariana was on the line. She wanted to talk to him. Stagger spells, and it's dagger spells. Roadscape horror tales of terror. Before she had any chance to say anything foolish, the underboss cut her off and said that if she was going to tell him that she still loved him, the conversation would go nowhere. Nothing more to talk about. No, Pablo, you don't understand. She hesitated, then said strangely, "But you will in a minute." Dano's mind flooded with the memory of their relationship. Heaven sent. Heaven sent. Although Mariana had been the one to save him from the pain and misery of losing his wife and kids, there was something that he'd held back from loving her. He knew it was unfair, but a true tale of the heart was never easy to hide. He never meant to pawn her off on Augustus. No, that he never wanted to happen. But that was just what had happened. And he wondered how that had affected this woman. "Are you okay, Mariana?" "Believe me, I know what you must think of me." "The heart is made to be mended. It was many years ago, my dear." "Not so long ago, Pablo. There are things you don't understand, things before times we had." With this statement, Dano felt alarm. Her voice is different this time, he said privately. What could she be talking about? "I have my reasons. You must listen to me, otherwise things could be bad. Trust me, I know plenty. Don't be alarmed. Pablo, I only want to help. I won't beat around the bush with you like I always do." "Okay, fine," he said. "I know things about Augustus." "Things? What things? What was she talking about?" "He has killed many innocent people, including women and children." And with the way she said this, Dana felt his legs give way, save his senses of instinct, now fraying, not yet quite knowing why, but quickly coming clear. There's something in the way she had said what she just told him that made him understand. "Oh my God," he thought. "Augustus has fooled you for many years, Pablo. You see, he hated you for our relationship. To him, I was always his, but I loved you. I've always loved you. But I know now that this could never be. Touche, Sedano admitted quickly to himself. He realized the ramifications of Mariana's statement, followed by another silent "oh God" and "oh God," followed by "oh no" to the pits of his soul. Marie, the kids. Oh God, no. Mariana spoke as if she could read Sedano's thoughts, her intonation forthright. Nothing disputatious about it. She told him, "I know how you must feel. Your suspicions have always been correct, Pablo. Enragement, darkness, fury, the obscure. Always right in front of him, geometrically. He knew the chances were high, and no less slim to none. Augustus had killed his family. Sedano antagonistically, as he felt the tear fall from his eye. "Why would you help me after everything I've done to you?" He wept momentarily, remembering all the good times with his kids. "Breaking your heart like I did, not giving you the time of day, turning you away to that monster. Reciprocity," she told him. "Mario has done things to me." "I'm so sorry, Mariana." She told him that it was all right. It would be okay in the end. "Perhaps one day I'll explain in full, but for now you must know that Mario is an evil man. He has perpetrated great acts of vengeance, and now it must all end." In whimsy, she explained. Time before their relationship, when she first met Augustus and what he'd done to her. The despicableness of it. "No, not yet," she told herself. "He will have to wait for the rest." And then to Sedano, making herself perfectly clear, she stubbornly disclosed, "I never wanted anyone to know what he did to me. And then you came along, Pablo. I thought you'd saved me. I thought you loved me. I did. But then you turned your back on me. For me, it was terrible. Like being thrown into a dungeon, especially after what Mario had done to me. And then you didn't want me anymore. The straw that broke the camel's back for me. And Augustus just took me back under his wings. I was a pet to him, did you know that?" Sedano was taken aback. He knew how Augustus treated his women, and now he could only wonder what Augustus had done to her. "Quid pro quo," she told him. "Now you must trust me, Pablo. Perhaps I will tell you, But the time is not now, for me anyway. With that, Mariana's spirit is thoughts. Sedano said to her, "There are many wicked men in the game. We must trust no one." Was it fate catching up to him? Time for his revenge? Was it now? Sk, 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 sk. The NDT show. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oracles and beyond. Fonzie left Whitney's apartment feeling like a kid again. Yeah, we'll finish up with this next passage here in just a minute. I think that'd be a good stopping point. Let's take a quick 2-minute break. Scully, darling, nest lover. Lipton's cup of grits. Harley grower, Harley grower. Just in time for sleep, Nikki Rev ASMR. I'm checking in from the dirty south. Leonard Duke. Sk, sk, sk. I want to poker with you, Scully. Addie Pickle. Another time in Scully's place. Sk, sk, sk. Scott Leonard. Skull wet blanket. It's heaven sent. Heaven sent. Dirty rotten imbecile. Strange to see you here. Leonard Duke, much love, babe. Dagger spells. Dagger spells. Skadagger. 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 Dagger spells. Scully and I have been following each other a very long time. Sk, 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 sk. Late to the party, roadscape horror. Roadscape horror tales of terror. And it's Addie Pickle, and it's the NDT show. Ska, 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 ska. Ska Iseldama, hey darling. There she is. Iseldama. Brain tingles. Brain tingles, tingles, tingles. Coffee talking tech. Coffee talking tech. Hey Scully. It's coffee talking tech. Ska coffee. Ska, 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 ska. I'll dream a little dream of you, Scully, as Mama Cass sang night to all. Addie Pickle. Ska coffee, Leonard Duke. Ska Nathan. The NDT show. Shimmer soul. Hey darling. Shimmer soul. Shimmer soul. Ska, shimmer, ska. Brain tingles, darling. Black 2 creamers and a dab of French vanilla. Leonard Duke. Ska, ska, ska. Half wit. It's half wit. Ska, half wit. Ska. Just having a little coffee. A little bit of coffee. It's Shimmer Soul. Hey, Shimmer, darling. He's doing great. Nice start to spring. Daffodils have started flowering. Sk, 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 sk. Elizabeth Ayres. Howdy. Elizabeth Ayres. Sk, sk, sk. It's Hazel Dom and it's Elizabeth Ayres. It's Ska and it's Elizabeth and it's Ska, 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 Ska. Ska, 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 Ska. Fonzie left Whitney's apartment feeling like a kid again. Yeah, a kid with a bag full of cotton candy. Until he looked at the display on his iPhone, saw Sedano's number flashing. Fuck me, he said inwardly. The bliss in his body, it left abruptly. Because Sedano, who had serious matters on his mind, was in no mood for adoration. I'm over at the house in the library. Come over and have a cognac. I have something to discuss with you, Fonzie. To which Fonzie replied, I'm a little busy tonight. Can't wait till the morning. You and your felines, Fonzie. I tell you, you're never going to learn. Well, come by tomorrow. No matter, our man Zamora will be in town. I want you to meet him. Part of what I want to discuss involves the three of us working together. Zamora, the Costa Rican assassin. Hell, Fonzie thought, things must be getting crazy. Be here at 12 for lunch. I'd like to get some fishing done in the morning. The tide's coming in early, and I hear the speckled trout are biting. Do you like trout, Fonzie? What the fuck is he asking me that shit for, he thought. What, do you want me to bring some cornmeal and peanut oil? Fine, no problem, he said to Sedano. I'll see you at 12. Fonzie left for the Shapiro Japanese restaurant on Highway 49. He was picking up Whitney's favorite, dragon rolls. Shit. Shimmer soul. Ska Cassie. A wet blanket. Wet blanket. Sk, 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 sk. Sky, sk, sk, sk. Oh man, excuse me. Douglas cracked the door to the DA's bedchamber. He placed his mouth into the open space and whispered, "Sir, I hate to bother you, but there's an important phone call." The litigant, sleeping like a fat pig after a full meal and a romp in the hay, was in no mood to be bothered with. In fact, his subconscious disregarded the voice entirely. He continued sleeping, snoring on one side through a slight naval cavity, the other having closed up hours ago. Protege called again quite forcefully. "Sir, please, you need to wake up. There's an important phone call." District Attorney Francis Wallace wavered. His body stammered as he rolled to the right. "The fuck is that noise? Hearing things. Who's out there?" "State of paranoid delusion," he said. "Sheila, that you, doll?" "Sheila, baby, that you, doll?" "No, it's me, Douglas, sir." The zany litigant opened his eyes, took in the surroundings, blurrily dark picture emerging around him, coming clear, like a rubber band that stretched, undulated and made to resettle. Really nothing mattered at this moment, nor made sense. His focus, one eye, the other unopened, sedately congealed with mug. Sheep mug. He tried to focus again with the one eye. "I swear it sounds like Douglas." Douglas saw the district attorney giving him the infamous googly-eyed stare. The one that said, "I've been through the hell and I'll need some help getting cleaned up and coaching and 4 fucking cups of coffee. Or he might just throw me in a cold fucking shower and let me handle it for a few minutes." Douglas knew that Francis was always better after that. DA made several attempts to stand. What's that? Some smells like shit. He reached down and scrutinized the source of the odor, and whereupon, locating a crust, he snappishly moved with his fingers to a slightly lower position, near his crack. He thought, what the fuck is that? When he lifted his hand and examined the brown fecal matter, DA said at an ear-piercing level, holy fuck, the shitting bag. Reached down again. Pelt was leaking from his asshole. Sir, there's an important phone call. There it was again, that voice. Won't go away. Douglas. Douglas. Yes, sir. Always there, Douglas. Old Douglas. Not 30 seconds later. His sanity kicking in. His cells awakening. District Attorney Francis Wallace found himself in a most coherent state. Coming back to life, baby. Because life was fast. Coming at you fast, don't you know? Fast lane, baby. He knew he tended to move this way. He understood his superiority. Who the fuck's calling me this late at night? They didn't want to say, sir. Sounds very important, though. Clear-minded now. Crazy-minded litigant stood up and berobed himself in a purple terry cloth negligee and pink slippers. An English litigant's frock hung clumsily from his head. He had no idea that it was still there as he strode toward the door. He retrieved the hall phone set into the receiver. This better be good, which compelled the caller to get right to the point. Fish sends his regards. Walter Matthews, the DA stated inwardly. Of course. Had Fish finally come through? Does he have my dollies? Suddenly images of sheep, clean, fluffy little angels waiting to be had filled the DA's brain. To the man he said, what's on the big kahuna's mind? We got a case coming up in the next few days. A made guy that needs help. Well, what's the charge? Manslaughter. Jesus H. Christ. Where does it end? It's important. Need I remind you of our arrangement? Francis said, of course not. Don't bother. I didn't think so. Anyways, however you need to do it, make it happen. Fish said he'll have a whole plaster sheep waiting for you to take care of this thing. An endless supply, Francis thought excitedly. Oh my God, such luck. I'll need the specifics of the case, he said to the man. They've been wired to your private email. Francis thought to himself, most gloriously, remembering the old dance song, Sheila, oh Sheila, which he commenced to sing and would sing over and over again throughout the rest of the day. Yeah, till he had his sheep. Fish got that crooked DA in his pocket. That disgusting bastard of a DA. That sick motherfucker. Sk, 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 sk. That's going to conclude the narration part of the show. Yeah, we'll get back to Fonzie and some of the cartel on Wednesday evening, 9 p.m. Central. Ska Tokyo. Ska. Ska, 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 ska. Tokyo Lloyd. Stony Baker MD. Thanks for hanging out, Wet Blanket. Ska Elizabeth. Ska, 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 ska. Brain tingles, 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 tingles. Another world. Tingles, tingles, tingles. Another time. Sk, 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 sk. Another place. Tongue clicking. Sk, 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 sk. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight. It's an audio dream. Taking it down. I see it. It's there, just like they said it would be. I see it. Hey, darling, I see it. Sk, 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 sk. I love you the most. Sk, sk, sk. Scully, the author that reads to you. I read my novels and other works, sound effects, visuals go with the story. Like books on tape with a twist. Stick around. Subscribe to the channel. It's that little red button below the video. If you're on a phone, don't forget to hit that little notification bell so you don't miss a thing. Tingles, 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 tingles. Tingles, 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 tingles. ska.